Okay, so now we have our keywords. So we're going to jump into Market Samurai and do a little research on them. So we're doing organic gardening. Click go ahead and create the project. We want to do SEO competition, which you should have access to even if you only have the, I'm sorry, keyword research, not SEO, which you should have access to even if you're only using the free version. Then I'll pop up my keyword list here, copy all of those. And then under here in add keywords, we're going to go ahead and add in that entire keyword list we just generated using the Google AdWords tool. Hit add keywords, and those are all in there. Looks like we have 342 different keywords. So I'm going to click down here, analyze keywords. And then on the next screen, so there you can see on the screen the stuff I like to have checked and to get back. So then you go ahead and hit analyze keywords, which will take some time. So I'll pause the video while Market Samurai goes ahead and fills in all these columns for us. All right, so all the data is back here. So now we can sort all kinds of different ways. We can sort by total searches, which will bring us back, and again, I was kind of just adding all the keywords into my bucket there. I didn't actually look at them. So again, like flowers, greenhouse, garden plants, not keywords that I ever try to go rank for. I'm gonna give us total searches every keyword. Then again, the SEO traffic, which is about 40% of that first number. Then we have the SEO competition, which is how many different web pages have that keyword on a page on their site. And then the SEO TC is the title tags, how many pages out there have this keyword in their title tag, which means they're actually actively trying to optimize for that keyword. And then the SEO, this is just a percentage, those two divided by each other. And then we have the AdWords cost per click, again, a good little indicator for using AdSense. So again, this is kind of just overwhelming right here. So the cool thing, what we can do is we can go in and start using these filters. So I like to use the title tag competition, and you can set a max. So let's say I only want results that have under 100,000 different pages targeting that keyword in their title tag. Again, I always use the title tag competition and not the regular old SEO. The title tag will give you a lot better indication. We can go to searches. Maybe we want only keywords that get at least 75 searches a day. Let that refresh, and you can see we've already filtered out 183 different keywords. So you can play around with those numbers whatever you want. The higher the title tag competition, the more harder it's going to be to rank for those keywords. Under 100,000 are keywords that are usually attainable without too much trouble. Searches, you can whatever you're comfortable with. Then what I like to do is go in here and sort by the SEO title competition. Again, so you can see raised garden bed plans gets 33 searches a day and only has 535 pages with that keyword in their title tags. Again, that's a real easy keyword to go try to rank for. Nothing too difficult showing up there. And let's refresh these because these are actually not. Oh, okay, because I'm on the SEO TC, so that's about the 40% of the 100. So again, we can just look through the keywords that are showing up here, sorting by the title tag competition, because that's one of the biggest indicators you can use of how easy it's going to be to rank for a keyword. Now, if you start looking here, we got raised garden beds get 60 searches. You could expect 60 visitors a day if you're number one. Only 1,400 web pages going after it. Building a raised garden, another easy one to rank for. This is kind of a cool thing to point out here. Look at all this keyword group right here. We got raised garden beds, building a raised garden, building a raised bed garden, raised vegetable garden bed, raised beds vegetable garden. And none of those keywords has more than 2,100 other pages going after that keyword, yet they're all getting about 75 to 60 searches a day. So right here we have a whole pile of daily traffic on keywords that really we could go out and rank for very easily. Now remember, I was doing my keyword research on organic gardening. These really have nothing to do with it, which is why when I use the Google AdWords tool, I put URLs in and find keywords because it brings in all these related topics. So by doing that, I stumbled across this raised bed gardening, which looks like a pretty darn good niche to go in and tackle. It looks like it'd be really easy to rank for, getting a good amount of traffic. There is AdWords bidding going on, not too bad. So it looks like there's people buying in the market. Right there, we've just stumbled upon a niche that we could really go in and start monetizing right away. And that's something we would have never found if we were just doing research on organic gardening, because again, this really doesn't relate to that. But by doing it the way we do it, we stumbled across this brand new market. I mean, if anybody out there wants to go into this, go ahead and knock it out the park. There doesn't look to be a whole lot of competition there. So again, this is just a quick walkthrough. Hopefully you get a good idea of how to use Market Samurai. I like to generate that keyword list in AdWords like I showed you. Plug them in here and then start doing some research and look for keywords with a decent amount of daily traffic and not a lot of competition using that SEO title tag competition. It's a real easy way to just assort words, take out the ones that are going to take a ton of time to try to rank for, and just focus on the smaller keywords with not a lot of competition. And quite frankly, using this, we stumbled upon a pretty good niche here. And again, everything I've showed you is available in the free version of Market Samurai. Now, the paid version does have some pretty cool other stuff. For example, let's look at building raised bed garden. If I click the little key here, that's actually going to give us some some deeper SEO competition on that individual keyword. So let's look at SEO competition. Now, this is a paid version. I'm going to generate results here. And now what this is going to do is actually show us how difficult it's actually going to be to go rank for that word or that keyword. And it's going to show us who's currently ranking for it and how optimized they are for that keyword. So let me let that load for a second here. And what's cool about this is just because this keyword only had, 2,100 competing web pages, that doesn't mean you can necessarily just go in and rank for it, because let's say number 1 is Amazon, number 2 is about.com, number 3 is, whatever. Let's say there's all big players taking up the top 5. Chances are it's going to take a lot of work to try to supplant them. So looking a little more in depth is going to give you a better idea if you can really go in there and tackle that keyword. Now, let me just pause this while it tries to finish up here. All right, so again, now what this did was it basically went out to Google and searched raised vegetable garden beds and brought back the top 10 listings, and then kind of showed you how tough it's going to be to beat each and one of those web pages. So for example, kind of in here, so you get a better idea, green means, probably easy to overtake. The yellowish means harder, red means really hard. So if you look at this, there's a lot of green. So basically this is a keyword we probably could, sorry about that, probably is a keyword we could go rank for. So if you look at some of these numbers, like for example, title, this is whether or not that page actually has that keyword in their title tag. You can see out of the top 10, only one page actually even has it in their title tag. So again, just by putting this keyword in your title tag, you're going to have a huge leg up on a lot of these sites right here. I like to look at the BLP, which is the backlinks to that actual page, not the backlinks to the domain, but the backlinks to the actual page that's ranking. Number 1 has 3 links. Come on, anybody could beat that. This one has none. 8. Look at these. We have eHow, YouTube, DIY Life. So a lot of these are websites, of course, where people submit the content. So if you actually put up a page on your website and start getting links, this will kind of give you a better idea of how difficult it'll be to rank for that keyword. And quite frankly, looking at these numbers, looks like not that hard to go ahead and rank for, considering the number 1 page has 3 links and the keyword is not even in their title tag. It's a PR2. So again, nothing too difficult, but this will give you a better idea of, even though, on the previous screen, it might show you there's only 2,100 people competing for that keyword. This will give you a better idea of how difficult it'll actually be, or how easy it'll be to go ahead and rank for that keyword. So a lot of cool stuff you can do in Market Samurai. But again, just using the old keyword research I showed you before, you can get a real good research on markets. And again, you can find markets like I just did here with this raised bed garden. So somebody go tackle this niche for me. Let you know how it goes. I wish I had an interest in gardening, but not a niche I'm really looking to go into. But hopefully this helped you out. If you haven't gotten Market Samurai yet, there's probably a link somewhere on this page to download your free copy of it, and go ahead and give it a whirl.